no matter how much success you got, no matter how much money you get, and trust me, I'm trying to get it all. You feel me? We always got to remember that it could have been different. He said it's somebody that is back in Fort Lauderdale, back at the crib, somebody you went to middle school with who played ball looking like, how JK made it. I was better than him in middle school. And so when I realize that and I understand that I got that keeps me humble because I know that things could have been different. Me getting a scholarship to go to MTSU. Coach Diaz ended up seeing me while he was recruiting somebody else. He wasn't there for me. He could have seen somebody else. But God blessed him to see me. That ain't me. That's God. God chose me. He could have chose anybody to go to MTSU to wear number 20. But he chose me in 2007. He chose me. And what up, everybody, man? It's your boy JK, man. Today is Thursday, so you already know what it is. It's Taco Thursday with JK, live on IG, live on Facebook, and I'm recording for my YouTube channel, Jeremy Kellem, which you need to go subscribe to after this episode of Taco Thursday with JK podcast, man. Today, man, we tackling the topic, right? Blinded by winning. Blinded by winning. All right. So we tackling the topic, blinded by winning, and where the topic kind of, you know what I'm saying, come from a little bit. What I was inspired, to do this topic, man. After I heard Bryce Young, man, I think it was after their national championship, not national championship, but I think it might have been after the semifinal win, right? And after the game, he was being interviewed, and he was just like, they asked him, what's the difference or how you feel, and he was just like, man, I think, at first we didn't respect winning. We stopped respecting winning. And I was like, dang, that kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like something like Nick Saban and the coaches at Alabama, just been saying, right? Probably by telling the players you got to respect winning. And when I heard him say that, I started to ponder over the ideal or the thought process of respect winning. And if you look at my flyer that I put out, that was the title, Respect Winning. And as I started to prepare, for Taco Thursday and think about what I wanted to say, you know what I'm saying? God blessed me with the idea or the topic, blinded by winning, right? Because winning is intoxicating. It can be so intoxicating that we could end up getting lost in the sauce. We could have so much success that we end up getting lost in our success, right? And this could be success in whatever area of your life. It could be success in your business. It could be success in your relationship. It could be success in your sport. It could be success in your career. That when we experience success or when we experience a lot of winning, the feeling of winning, the feeling of success, the feeling of money rolling in and people screaming your name or applauding you, people knowing who you are, where you going, right? It could be intoxicating. And to the point where we just get lost in the sauce, to the point where we lose who we really are. We lose sight of our flaws because we look, I got the sauce, bro. Like it's me. You know what I'm saying? I'm making this move. I'm making this goal. I'm the reason why we winning, or I'm the reason why, my family is in a position that they in, or I'm the reason why my group that I'm in is so successful. It's me. Right? Because that's what success could do. Success is intoxicating. Success is a great feeling. I remember, man, I never, just being a football fan, I'm a person, I like to see other people. I like to see new people win, right? And you like to see new people win until it's you that's doing all the winning. I just remember watching the Patriots play, man, in the 2000s. And I remember rooting for the Patriots to win the Super Bowl against the Panthers years ago. And then after the Super Bowl with the Panthers, I the Patriots just started winning more and more. And then I found myself kind of rooting against them because I'm like, man, like they win all the time, right? And that was on some hating, like some hater type stuff. Like, man, they win all the time, right? And then I played in the Arena League, and I got the opportunity. So I played in New Orleans, and then I got the opportunity to go to play for the Rattlers, who was a winning organization. And all they did was win. You talking about DJ, you know what I'm saying, Kellem and all of that, right? All we do is win, 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 right? Like, that's all the Rattlers did. And so when I got to the Rattlers, when I say that I didn't lose probably, I don't think I lost more than 3 games in a regular season. We played 18. I think my worst record in the regular season probably was, what is that? Probably like 14-3. Something like that. 15-3. Like, I don't remember losing more than 3 games. All we did was win. My first year I got to Arizona, won the championship. My second year, my second year in Arizona, won the championship. My third year, made it to the conference championship. I think we should have won. Even the team we played told me, yeah, hey, bro, that was a fumble. You caused the fumble and you recovered it. Y'all should have won, right? But we lost in the conference championship. So that's so 3 years in a row. 2 years in a row we advanced to the Arena Bowl. 3 years in a row we advanced to the conference championship, right? And then my 4th season with the Rattlers, we made it to another Arena Bowl. So we lost, but out of my 4 years playing in Arizona, all we did was win, right? And so the feeling is so intoxicating. And when you get used to winning, it's like you get lost in the sauce, like I said, right? And I remember just winning so much with Arizona, and I remember my first championship. I remember winning it, and man, when they say nothing like your first championship, I don't know. Like, I'm talking about as far as like terms of sports, because we went back to back, and that second championship felt good. I even played better. I had a better game. I had a good game in both Arena Bowls, but I had a better game in the second one. But the W just didn't feel. I don't even think we celebrated. It wasn't no champagne. We didn't pop no champagne or nothing. Like, yeah, we celebrated, but it was just like business. And I realized, I was like, dang, like we just so used to winning. And like I say, man, when you get so used to winning, you like Bryce Young said, like you can start to disrespect winning. When you start to get lost in the sauce, and you get lost in your success, and you just, you think it's all you, and you just get so lost in it, you start to forget what it took to even win. You start to forget what it even took for you to be where you are. You start to forget what it took for you to even get the opportunity to close that deal, or you start to forget what it even took for somebody to even get your music, or what it even took for somebody even to give you a shot. You start to forget it. Why? Because you didn't won so much, you succeeded so much, you got money coming in, that you just get lost in the sauce, and you get blinded by winning, that you forget what it took to even win. Right? And I think I can attest to that, because I remember playing for New Orleans in Arena League, and we was trying to scratch and claw out every victory. And I remember when we got our first win. I remember my homeboy, my best friend, man, Brutus. He was like, we was in the room after the game, man, and we looked at each other. We say, bruh, hey, winning hurts. He was banged up. He got a pick to the crib. He banged up. I got a pick. I scraped up I got a turf burn. Anybody know them turf burns in Arena? Serious. Them turf burns in Arena, serious, real serious, right? And we looked at each other like, bruh, this how bad our body got to hurt to win. And so when wins were hard to come by, or when nobody was checking for the New Orleans Voodoo, or when we were struggling, we knew what it took to win. We respected winning. We respected the process that it took to get a W. We respected the process that it took to succeed. And I think that when we are on the up, when we grinding in our business, when we're trying to get to the next level in our business, when we're trying to go to the next level in our career, when we're trying to go to the next level maybe in our sport or whatever it is, and we trying to win and we trying to succeed, we respect winning. We respect process. We take nothing for granted, even in relationships. When you first meet that girl or ladies, when you first meet that dude, you on you know what I'm saying? You on your best behavior. You trying to seal the deal. You trying to make sure this is something that lasts because you respect the process. You respect that person. You respect what it takes for you to have to try to win this person over. You respect the grind. But many times, once we get that person, once that person becomes our spouse, we can have the tendency to get lost in the sauce as a spouse. Because we like, yo, I got her. Or ladies, you might be like, yo, I got him. And so you could get lost in the sauce. You could get complacent with the fact that now y'all married, and so you get so lost in the sauce, and you think like, yeah, I pulled her, or you like, yeah, I got him. He ain't going nowhere, or she ain't going nowhere. You get so lost in the sauce that you start to disrespect what it took to even get that person, and you start to take that person for granted. Why? Because you think it's all you. You think it's right, and I'm gonna let you know, like, yeah, I think I'm a good dude, but I understand I ain't the best dude in the world, right? And so, though, yes, I'm blessed to have my wife, and we've been married for 6 years, and later on this year, Lord willing, it'll be 7 years, right? But I gotta always keep perspective, and I'm not saying that I always do it, but I gotta be cognizant of it. I gotta remind myself when I do forget that I gotta respect the process that it took for me to get my wife. And, right? I gotta understand that, right? And so when I say that we forget what it took, that's like me when I got to when I got to New Orleans, right? No, when I got to Arizona, and I'm having all this success. And it's like me saying, like, once I got them 2 rings, it could have been easy for me to forget what it took for me to get to the rings. You get what I'm saying, right? It could have been easy. Because I could have been like, oh yeah, man, I'm the best in the league. I got 2 rings, I'm Arena Defensive Back of the Year. And if I get lost in the sauce, if I get caught up in all the success and all the winning, then I run the risk of forgetting what it took. Forgetting that it took New Orleans to call the Omaha team that cut me for me to get an opportunity to play in the Arena League. That even on when I played in New Orleans, it took, unfortunately, for someone to get hurt for me to get an opportunity to play in the preseason, because I was on 3rd team. I was new to the game. I was trying to learn a new game. And so because as a result of somebody, unfortunately, getting hurt, it gave me an opportunity to play. And now that when I got the opportunity to play, I was able to show people what I was able to do. But if I never got that opportunity to play, maybe those 2 rings, maybe the opportunity to go to Arizona would have never happened, and maybe I don't have 2 Arena Bowl championships right now. So when we experience success, and we get lost in our success, and we get lost in our sauce, and we get lost in the sauce, and we start to forget what it took for us to get there, we run the risk of losing it all, because we got to keep in perspective of what it took to get there, right? Even me playing in Arena Bowl, in Arena League, I could say, yeah, man, I'm an Arena Bowl champion. I'm this. I led the league in Arena Defensive Back of the Year. I'm the man. Like I'm the best. And though I was blessed to do all of that, I got to keep things in perspective and never forget what it took for me to even get there. That for me to even get to MTSU, Coach Diaz had to come to a high school game, and while he was recruiting somebody else, he seen me. Before even that, my senior season at Deerfield almost never happened. My dog, my homeboy, one of my best friends, Nick Davenport, my boy. Hey, go follow that boy too. Hey, he killing the game with a one mind, one body mental trainer, right? My boy hit me in the arm in our preseason scrimmage. I thought my arm was broke. I'm scared. I think my senior season ain't even about to happen. I was this close from not even playing my senior year in football. So when I experienced all this success in college and when I experienced all this success in Arena League, I gotta make sure I'm not blinded by my success. I gotta make sure that I'm not blinded by all the winning that God is blessing me to experience, because I gotta remember what it took for me even to be able to experience all this winning. And I see that a lot, man. I think I see that. We see that in our world today, that we see people have experience. Success. We see people have success and they walk away from their success feeling like it was them. Feeling like it's them. They got all this money and they think it's them. And when a person gets lost in the sauce and then forgets what it took to get there, they lose respect for winning. They lose respect for the process that it took to get there. So you might be a musician, a rapper, an artist, and you go platinum and you got all these songs and everybody know who you are, and you get lost in your success and you get lost in the sauce and you forget what it took that now you don't even go write music. Now you don't even study music. Why? Because you forgot what it took. One moment you was just scratching to get an opportunity. Now you got an opportunity. You done blew up. You got all the success. You winning. You getting money. Everybody know you. You got notoriety. And you forget. You lose respect for winning. You lose respect for the process to get the W. And I truly believe that we got to be careful that we don't lose respect for winning. So when Bryce Young said, yeah, man, I think we lost respect for winning, I understood and I could relate. And what I can relate to what he's saying, because see, when you have so much success, you're blinded. You don't see your flaws, you just see your success. And you think that because you're at the center of your success, you think you're the one running the show. But you ain't the one running the show. Like I know everybody might not be a believer in Jesus Christ, but I am. Right? And the Bible tells us that God is the one that makes you successful. God is the one that can make you rich and make you successful. It's not you. It's not you. So though you talented, though you so gifted, though you got all this talent, you got all this money, you blessed beyond measure, you can do it all. It's not you though. It's not you in control. And we got to understand, I truly believe, man, to give us relief from disrespecting winning or to give us relief from being blinded by winning, right? So we can see, because the goal is we need to make sure that we're able to see through our success. We need to be able to see through all the wins that we have in life, because it's when we're able to see through our success and when we're able to see through all the wins that we experience and all the money that God blesses us with, when we're able to still see through that, we're able to understand truly how blessed that we really are. We're able to understand that, hey, it ain't all me. We're able to understand that God could have chose somebody else. Man, one of my favorite rappers right now, my boy Rod Wave. He said, man, I can't believe God chose, out of all the people out the hood, God chose me. That's what Rod Wave say. Rod Wave say, out of all the people, I can't believe out of all the people out the hood, God chose me. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying seeing through your success. When I'm saying having perspective even when you're winning, seeing through your W's, because Rod Wave basically saying like, bro, I'm winning, I'm succeeding, I'm selling all these songs, but I'm selling all this music, I'm selling out on tours, but he understood that yo, like God chose me. God picked me. He could have picked anybody else. And that's what I want us, like, we got to know that always, no matter how much success you got, no matter how much money you get, and trust me, I'm trying to get it all. You feel me? We always got to remember that it could have been different. It could have been different. Rod Wave, him saying that in the song, he knows God could have chose somebody else. He could have chose another rapper out my neighborhood, but he chose me. Right? When I look at my best friend, man, Brutus, like, I remember he told me this, man, because I remember when I first didn't go to the league, man, I used to be like, man, how this person go, man, he in the league, man, I should be in the league. I had better stats than him in college. I did that, right? We played against each other, whatever the case may be. And my boy Brutus had to tell me, he said, he's like, Jay, man, he was like, everybody feel that same way. He said, somebody feel that way about you. He said, it's somebody that is back in Fort Lauderdale, back at the crib, somebody you went to middle school with, who played ball looking like, how JK made it. I was better than him in middle school. And so when I realize that and I understand that I got that keeps me humble, because I know that things could have been different. Me getting a scholarship to go to MTSU. Coach Diaz ended up seeing me while he was recruiting somebody else. He wasn't there for me. He could have seen somebody else. But God blessed him to see me. That ain't me. That's God. God chose me. He could have chose anybody to go to MTSU to wear number 20. But he chose me in 2007. He chose me. Right? Let's look at like I say, like, look, I was watching the I Am Athlete podcast. What Fat Joe talking about how he found, you know what I'm saying, RB, you know what I'm saying, Big Pun. He said, I think he pulled up, he seen dudes ciphering, freestyling, having a cipher, and he heard Pun rap. So God chose Pun. It could have been any dude. But God chose Pun. So, same thing with my wife. Like I say, I think I'm a good dude, but I don't think I'm the best dude in the world. So, when I think about my wife, I don't take her for granted. I don't think that, yeah, man, like, I got her, like, nobody could have got my wife, like, you know what I'm saying, it's all me. No. I look at my wife and I know that, thank you, Lord, God chose me. God chose me to be with her. He could have chose anybody in the whole world. He chose me. And so when you know that your situation could have been different and it could be different, then it should make us respect when we win. It should make us respect when we succeed, because we know it could have been different. That person that gave you that letter, recommendation to that company, they didn't have to get that to them. It could have been different. That company that hired you out of 1,000 candidates. So you going to really walk into that job because you got hired out of 1,000 candidates, and you going to think that, oh yeah, I'm special. Hey, I'm nice with it. I'm the best with it. Now you got to be confident. Humility with dignity, humbleness with pride. You got to be confident and know that you got the gifts too. But to sit up there and lose yourself in the sauce and be blinded by your success and think that I'm the best ever because I got this job, you fooling yourself. God chose you. Like, don't ever get it twisted. Like, no matter how much success you have, no matter how much you winning in life, no matter how much money you got, we have to make sure we never forget what it took for us to get to where we are. Because we didn't get there by ourselves. I promise you we didn't. Ain't nobody get to where they at right now by themselves. People may tell you they did. People may tell you, yeah, man, hey, I got here all me. No, they didn't. Somebody had to get them an opportunity. Somebody. I don't care if it's music. Somebody got to buy your music. If people don't buy your music is not, if people don't stream your music, you can't go platinum without people streaming your music. So you didn't get there by yourself. Because if every fan stops listening to a certain artist, we don't know about them. So no matter how much success, man, no matter how much money we made, no matter how much we win in life, man, or in whatever area of our lives, like, we got to make sure that we're not blinded by our winning. We're not blinded by our success, because when we become blinded by our success, when we become blinded by our wins, we get lost in the sauce. We think that it's all me. Like, I'm doing this by myself. I'm the man. Or you might think you the girl. Like, hey, I can do this. It's me. This company succeeding because of me. This business succeeding because of me. This team good because of me. And it's like, yeah, to a certain extent, you probably are a big factor in why it's succeeding. But at the end of the day, like, you got to understand, like, yo, don't ever forget what it took for you to get there. Don't ever forget somebody had to recommend you for that job. Don't ever forget somebody had to say yes to your resume. Don't ever forget people got to buy into your business. You get what I'm saying? Like, they gotta like your product. They not just coming because you just this most amazing person ever. They like your food because it's good. But don't get it twisted that, oh man, I'm me. I'm the best chef ever. Nobody could touch me. Like, let's remain humble. Let's understand that it's another chef right down the street that all it takes is for them to go try their food, and they don't even rock with you no more. So we can't get lost in the sauce. We got to remember what it took to get there. We definitely cannot lose respect for the process of winning. There's a process that has led up to you experiencing the success that you're experiencing right now. There's a process. You done went through a lot to get the job you got. You done went through a lot to have the success you're having in your business. You done went through a lot for you to be with the person that you with. You done went through a lot to be where you at in life right now. So you got to understand, don't ever forget what it took. So when you want to get arrogant, when you want to get cocky, when you want to get lost in the sauce, when you want to look down on people, just understand you was there one day before. And it took somebody to give you a chance. It took an opportunity to come your way for people to really see how great you are. Because if you didn't get that opportunity, nobody might still not know who you are. If you didn't get that opportunity, somebody still might not know how good your food is. Somebody still might not know your business name if you didn't get that opportunity. So now that you got that opportunity and you didn't blew up, let's not forget that opportunity though. Let's not forget what had to happen for you to be where you are right now, man. And just always know it could be different. It could have been different. It could still be different. At a snap of a finger, all of anybody's life could change for the better or for the worse. So when we finally get to the success that we're looking for, that we desire and that we want, we got to be appreciative for it. It's not time to get arrogant. It's not time to get on our high horse and think that, oh yeah, I got it all together. No, that's the time for us to continue to remind ourselves, I know where I once was. So I'm going to appreciate where I am. I'm going to continue to grind. I know what it took to get to this victory. I know what it took to get to this success. I know what it took to get to this money. So I don't want to lose it because of my ego. I don't want to lose it because of my pride. I don't want to lose it because I think I'm better than everybody, or I think people need me and I don't need nobody. No. You want to be humble in it. You want to have that humility with dignity and humbleness with pride, man. So definitely, man, that's what I got, man, for today, man. The topic, man, we tackle today, blinded by winning. Right? Blinded by winning. Don't be blinded by your wins, man. Don't be blinded by your success. Don't be blinded by by your elevation, man, on your career, your elevation in your business, your elevation in your life. Don't be blinded at all, man. In your relationship, don't be blinded just because you pulled her, or just because ladies, you pulled him. Y'all together, y'all married. That ain't the time to get lazy. That ain't the time to say, yeah, I got her now. I'm chilling. No, that's the time to realize what it took to get her, or ladies, what it took to get him, and to say, you know what, I know what it took to get him, or I know what it took to get her. I'm going to appreciate them. I'm going to continue to grind. I'm not going to get arrogant. I'm going to remain humble because I'm blessed to have them in my life, and I'm going to do everything I can to show my appreciation for them, man. So, like I say, man, hey, that's what I got for him today. I know I got, you know what I'm saying, I leave about 30 seconds, man. Whoever, you know what I'm saying, you want to comment, you know what I'm saying, ask any question. You know, I normally have to tell them Kellem portion of the segment where whoever's listening to the live, on the live, could ask me any question that they want. It could be about this topic, blinded by winning. It could be about anything, man. Football, life, parenthood, relationships, fatherhood, parenting in general, education, man. What about these football playoffs? Amazing week last week. I think, you know, who I got going to the Super Bowl. I got the Chiefs and the Rams going to the Super Bowl. Just, I think that you know, I don't know if the Bengals O line can hold up. I know the Bengals beat the Chiefs, you know, like 2 weeks ago. So I think that if the Bengals are able to hold up, get that boy Joe Burrows, man, some time. They definitely got the weapons to get it done. So we know that. So they just got to protect. And I think with the Rams game, man, I don't think the 49ers could beat the Rams 3 times. It's hard to beat a team 3 times unless you just strictly straight out better than them. And I don't think the 49ers are better than the Rams at all. So, you know, but that boy Deebo Samuel is a bad boy. So we going to see, though. We going to see what happens, man. So I definitely would like to see Jalen Ramsey get a chance to play in the Super Bowl, man. So definitely would like to see him, you know what I'm saying, be able to get a chance to play in the Super Bowl. And then I think I want Patty Holmes, man, my homeboy, like that boy Uncle Shay say. I definitely like to see Mahomes get out, you know, go back and you know, for the what, third year in a row back in the Super Bowl, man. So I think the man amazing. What he doing is crazy, man. 4 years in a row in the AFC Championship. Got an opportunity to be 3 years in a row in the Super Bowl. So I think we in for a treat this weekend, man. So, but like I said, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. It's starting to get a little late in the night. But man, hey, make sure that you're not blinded by your success. Don't be blinded by winning, man. Like, winning is great. We all want to win. We don't ever like to lose, man. And you shouldn't like to lose, rightfully so. But at the end of the day, we got to keep perspective too, and we got to make sure that we don't become blinded by our wins. We don't become blinded by our success, and that we keep the perspective of where we came from. We know where we came from. We know what it took. We know the breaks that we needed. We know the favor from God that we needed. And that should keep us humble. That should keep us appreciative of where we currently sit at in life, or what we currently have, or who we currently have in life, man. So y'all continue to wake up, striving to win on purpose, man. Y'all be intentional about winning, man. And y'all have a blessed day, man. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. All right?